Well, hello there, lunatics. I've decided this is day 2 on my start from scratch. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Let's have a YouTube stream. Let's see where it goes. And if anybody turns up at all, which will be interesting, and even if they do turn up, whether I'll be able to see what they're saying or manage it all. So I'm just going to have a little play with the controls to kick things off here. Let's have a little look and see what's happening. So I can go on my Crypto Lunatic live chat. I don't, let's have a look at what's going on here. Oh, apparently I'm streaming, so let's have a little look. It's all good, friendly fun here, folks. I don't know how it works. I don't even know if YouTube is promoting this or what is happening right now. So it's all a work in progress. It's all friendly fun. Let's see here. Now I notice that there's not even a facility on the studio page for live views, so I don't know if this is going out live or not. I actually don't know a whole lot, but rather than sit here trying to work out how it works, I just decided to start the recording and see where it goes, folks. The wanton experimental guide to using streaming software on YouTube for the second time. So let's see where it is. Now it says when I go to the crypto live chat that this is live. So who knows if it is or it isn't, folks. I shall be keeping going and I shall see where this all leads. So it's all good fun. Here we are. So I guess I'd just start rambling now, because this is my attempt to put something out there for people who just don't understand all of the tech lingo around cryptocurrency. Now, every time it was explained to me before I knew anything about it, I just had no idea what people were talking about, because they were using all of this crypto babble, this nonsense. Interestingly enough, my this isn't just something for the 50 plus to get their head around. You know, my nephew, who's 20, has got no interest in crypto because he said that everyone that's tried to explain it to him just doesn't engage him at all. Well, that wasn't quite his terminology, but you get the point, folks. He had no interest in it because it was badly explained, probably by maxis in the space, looking to create a good impression with crypto, but ultimately doing the opposite. Because there is a geek language, it is like a geek club once you first get into crypto, and there's all sorts of interesting characters that will come at you and start telling you how great it is. But whether it is actually great, I don't know. I don't know, folks. Let's just see whether it is or whether it isn't. But I'm here to explain things a lot more simply. So why am I in the space? I'm in the space because I do know that things are changing. I know that central bank digital currencies are here, whether we want them or not, folks. They're being slowly rolled up. There's not much of a discussion going on. The advocates of it will tell you what a wonderful thing it is. Now, it is a wonderful thing for the people that are rolling them out, because it means they'll be able to track everything that you're doing with your money and stop your supply or access to your money if you go out tweeting the wrong things or putting out the wrong social media posts. So this is really all about control of your funds. And what crypto is doing is offering an opportunity to find a truly decentralized version of central bank digital currencies like Bitcoin, where nobody can be blocked from the access to their supply, unless of course you get lost in the complicated technology and you lose your keywords or your access to your crypto. And there's been some disasters there, folks. I mean, proper disasters on the on the losing crypto. I mean, billions have been lost by people who sometimes die with the keyword phrases, or just forget the keyword phrases, or never really registered the importance of keyword phrases. But if keyword phrases means nothing to you at the moment, don't worry. All I'm going to tell you is that crypto is really difficult to start up with, especially getting your head around the technology, what's available, and the risks And this is one thing that most channels won't talk about. They talk about crypto. You make loads of money, folks. You can make loads of money. But what they won't tell you is the risks involved, because that's not good viewing. Lose all your crypto is probably not a video or a live stream that's going to make any difference to anyone. So there we go, folks. It's a lottery. It really is a lottery if you don't know what you're doing. And I didn't know what I was doing back in 2021, and it was a disaster. I can tell you, it was an unmitigated disaster trying to navigate technology around this. So that's my journey. That's what I've been up to. And I really don't know. I'm here now on my studio. Sorry for being my guinea pigs, folks, because, as I say, I don't know what's going on here. But I'm on here, and it's said that there's no views and no live viewers, but there's not even a capacity to show me live viewers. So I don't even know if this is streaming out, quite frankly. That's the bottom line, folks. I do not know if this stream is live or not. So I'm going to have a look on my YouTube studio now, and apparently it's saying that there is a live chat. I've just put myself on. It's a bit like voluntary schizophrenia. I better turn that page off. Let's get it off, folks. Oh, but hang on. If I put my if I put that video on pause, maybe the chat will work. Who knows? I really don't know. I guess we'll find out. So here we are streaming, and what am I going to share today? Well, let's share with you something interesting that I'm seeing a lot of people talk about. So we have now got a tipping point in crypto. The tipping point is the landmark case in the US courts about XRP, which I think everybody from that community knew was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. It had rolled down for a long time. The US regulators have been witch hunting cryptos in a debate whether they're commodities or securities, which has been another ongoing thing. And you've effectively got a situation where there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of vested interest in you not getting into crypto right now. And why is that, folks? Why is that? Well, in my lifetime, and I'm talking from somebody that's 50 plus now, in my lifetime, if you ever wanted to get access to early stage deals, well, you couldn't, because you had to be a professional investor. You had to wait. So all of the big boys with all the money got in early and they made all the profits. So before we were even trading or we had access to these deals, the VCs had already made their money. And then they launch them on the stock market, so little you and me can pump up the price, and then they can sell them from underneath when they've made enough profit. And that's how it works. The institutions have the edge when it comes to these things. But with crypto, we're sitting on something that's generationally different. It's fundamentally different. And it's fundamentally different because crypto doesn't have regulation in most places yet. It's coming in, it's slow. But until it's regulated, the big boys, the funds, the BlackRocks, which is changed now, they've very much changed their tune on crypto assets. They've had the access to the early deals, but they don't have access to these because they're not regulated. So you've got the investors seeing the potential of cryptocurrency, especially the well-established ones, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yes, certainly, they're already guns blazing, and massive people have made life-altering gains. Even on meme coins like Dogecoin, there's been Dogecoin millionaires of people that got into this meme project that's effectively been pumped up by Elon Musk. It's his little pet dog. I'm sure it's some sort of social experiment. But here's a really interesting part about Dogecoin, meme coins, useless coins, folks. Here's a little thing. A hacker managed to get into the SEC, which is the UK regulator, into their private account, and found out that these guys are effectively that they're ruining things. So the SEC are busy regulating everyone, and 25% of the entire supply of Dogecoin is held by the SEC. So there they are. They're regulating some really established cryptos on there, but what they're not doing is regulating their own holdings. They're not regulating themselves. No one regulates them, and there's a lot of dark stuff going on behind the scenes. But they're holding on to a ton of Dogecoin, and they're also, the American government is sitting on the biggest governmental supply of Bitcoin as well. So the government's the most active of regulating everything at the moment, are also holding the biggest bags. So I'll let you work out what that means, folks. But that's what got me interested in cryptocurrency. Read behind the news, find out what's going on, find the backdrop of all of this nonsense, and maybe you'll be able to decrypt what is happening in the space. So there you go. We've got a situation, a generational situation where you have the opportunity to get in before the VCs, although that's just changed because BlackRock are now set up regulation around the space. So they've got themselves in, they've got their toe in the water, and you can be certain that now that they're in it, that the prices are going to go up because they know what they're doing, folks. Whether you like BlackRock or not, they do know what they're doing, and they're now dabbling in crypto. Now, whether they're going to invest in it for the long term, or whether they're going to pump it up and dump it on you when you get involved, well, that's another conversation, possibly for another video. I'm not here to speculate on any of that. I'm just here to report what I see. Now, another thing with this channel is I do watch a lot of content on other people's channels. So a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be telling you is the aggregation of a lot of good advice that's out there on YouTube. And whilst there is a lot of good advice, there's also a ton of absolute rubbish. A lot of people pumping up certain coins, making themselves influencers, talking about the projects as though they know them intimately. They're probably just repeating something that someone else has told them. So it's not my job to pump up certain coins. But what I will tell you is I've created a portfolio for people that are new to the space that may have thought that they missed the boat, that has a big exponential potential. Now, these are very high risk coins. So if you want to go in safely to crypto, I mean, get involved in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. They're the three safest at the moment. And safe is very, that's a very relative thing. They're only safe if you keep them safe. There's two aspects of crypto. Will the price go up or down, and will you be able to navigate the technological space and keep your crypto safe so your wallet doesn't get hacked, you don't lose your password keys, and you don't leave it on an exchange that could rug pull all of your investment. These are just a few things that you'll need to think about when you're first getting involved. So the exchange I use, I will tell you now, I use two exchanges, and they are purely because of the convenience. My bank account in the UK has blocked my access to crediting a lot of crypto things. They've stopped me for my safety. For my safety, my bank is going to keep my money and stop me spending it on crypto for the greater good, because I don't know what I'm doing. And crypto's incredibly unsafe. So there's two platforms it does let me credit. And that is the simple economics of why I'm going to advocate these two platforms. Just from an easy start point of view, they work for me. So one is Nexo and the other is Revolut. Now, Revolut gives you access to lower cap coins, higher risk coins, which is why I ended up using Revolut. But what Revolut doesn't do is give you access to earn money on most of the cryptos there through staking. That's a completely different conversation, possibly for a different day. But it is an easy way to get exposure and to buy lower cap cryptocurrencies that do have explosive potential. They also have the potential to go to zero. So I tell my friends getting involved in these, treat them like buying a year's worth of lottery tickets all at once. So there you go. That is my little intro for this. I'm going to go on the channel now and I'm going to check what's going on. Because I've got no idea. So this is my experiment, folks. Thank you if you've still endured with me for this. It was me rambling while checking controls furiously, trying to work out what's going on. And I can tell you, without any fear of contradiction, I've still got absolutely no idea. But if this video's gone out, then at least that's a step in the right direction. So thanks, folks. If you stuck with it, do me a favor, like the video or follow the channel, because I can promise you that as I become more proficient in navigating this technology, that the content will be delivered with a lot less boring backgrounds and maybe some supplementary information once I've worked out how to navigate that as well, folks. So thank you, Crypto Lunatics, for taking the time to listen to my little ramble, my guinea pig test on going live. And I shall catch you soon for the next one.